On this day in 2010, country artist Billy Joe Shaver was acquitted by a Waco court of shooting a guy in the face. Country truly is the OG, innit? So, what happened? Was the guy okay? And for our younger viewers, who is Billy Joe Shaver? Well, Billy was a prominent singer-songwriter on the outlaw country music scene. Born in Texas in 1939, he is considered to be one of the greatest American songwriters of his generation. He was in the Navy as a teenager, he was a rodeo clown, he married the same woman 3 times, he lost 2 fingers whilst working at a lumber mill because health and safety hadn't gone mad at that point. And then he became a songwriter in Nashville. Artists such as Elvis Presley, Tom Jones, Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash have all used his songs. And despite never really rising to prominence as a singer himself, he still performed right up until a few years before his death at the age of 81 in 2020. So, the shooting. On the 31st of March 2007, Billy had been involved in an argument with a guy called Billy Bryant Coker. They were at a bar called Papa Joe's Texas Saloon in Lorena, Texas, because of course they were. The pair stepped outside, and witnesses say that they heard Shaver say, "Where do you want it?" followed by a shot being fired. They then heard him say, "Tell me you are sorry," and "No one tells me to shut up." Shaver said that he'd shot Coker in the face in self-defence because he was a bully who had threatened Shaver with a knife. Incredibly, Coker's injuries were described as not life-threatening. How do you take one to the face and walk away? In an interview in 2014, Shaver said, "I hit him right between a mother and a fucker. That was the end of that. He dropped his weapons and said, 'I'm sorry,' and I said, 'Well, if you had said that inside, there would have been no problem.'" Shaver handed himself into police on the 3rd of April and was let go an hour later on a $50,000 bond. He went and performed a show that evening, asking his fans to pray for him, and he was acquitted in a court 6 days later. God love America, eh? Maybe thoughts and prayers do work. This was actually a request from a viewer, so thank you to Tread Motorsports for the recommendation. And if you do have any interesting events that you would like me to cover, let me know and I will do my best to cover them for you. So thank you so much for watching. Why not subscribe? And I'll see you tomorrow.